Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much to the Uwe, McKeel, and the Emirates Culinary Guild for conducting such a great conference. We're really pleased to be here, and we really appreciate all the hospitality that's been shown to our company. I want to tell you just quickly a little bit about Custom Culinary, who we are, and why we decided to sponsor not only the Training the Trainer, but the Hans Bushkin's Junior Culinary Competition. Custom Culinary is one of the members of the Griffith Laboratories family of companies. Our major focus at Custom Culinary is creating tools, products that can help all of you in your kitchens in the way of, we make stock concentrates in the form of paste bases. We make sauce concentrates. We manufacture seasonings, coatings, and also some dehydrated products, all of which create authentic flavor that, again, are a tool for all of you as chefs to manufacture and produce wonderful culinary items in your kitchens. The reason we decided to sponsor this particular program is we have an owner of Griffith Laboratories, Mr. Dean Griffith, who is committed to education. When we came back, actually Van Atkins was the first one to present this to Custom Culinary. And again, I want to mention some of the people who were involved in the beginning of this with the company. T.C. Chatterjee, who's the Vice President and General Manager of Custom Culinary, Scott Gilbert, who's the Director of Culinary Services, and all the management team of that company. As soon as Van brought this to them, we got right behind it. And then T.C. said, could I contact Ferdinand and get more information about this particular event? So Ferdinand graciously came to Chicago, met with us, gave us the details of the program, and that's all it took. TC went to Dean Griffith and Hervé Delavaux, who's the CEO of Griffith Laboratories, and immediately they said, yes, we want to do this. We want to be a part of education and educating young culinarians and passing education from one country to another via experts in their field. So we're proud to be the sponsor. We want to continue into the future to be the sponsor. We want to see this program go on into the future. In fact, I told Michael I've got 4 people that are already interested in going to some of the countries. Rudy Grimm from Wisconsin. We have Paul Elbling from Richmond, Virginia that wants to be a part of this. Carl Wendt from the San Francisco area, and others that are interested in being a part of this. And I'm sure some of you would like to be a part of this because all of us as chefs have had the chance to work with a mentor over the years. I had the great opportunity to be able to work with 2 of the greatest chefs to me that ever lived. One being Herman Roosh, who I apprenticed under at the Greenbrier Hotel for 4 years, and also Hans Bushkins, who is not only a wonderful chef, he was a president of WACS. We took a team to the Culinary Olympics and won a gold medal for the company I represented, and I just had a lot of luck in my life to be able to work with great people, and I want to share that with others throughout the world. So thank you very much, and we look forward to continuing on into the future with this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Stay right here. Thank you very much, Michael. This is what partnership is all about. You have a company that's committed, you have an organization that has a need, and you have a lot of people in the audience and way beyond who are willing and eager and able to participate in such a program. Now, As I looked around, and by the way, Michael, thank you very much. I'm going to put you on the spot because I did hear you say that you want to continue sponsoring the program.
Yes, we do.
That's wonderful. Thank you. I couldn't help but notice that when Michael gave his report, some of you may have wondered, why are so many chefs from the United States involved? Well, very simple. Michael lives there. So that's where some of his contacts are. But also, you need to participate more in that. You need to, now that you know how the program works, you need to go to your chefs and say, and you know what their expertise is, and connect up with Michael so that he can connect that chef with a country that needs that expertise. The point here is, and I hope that you all understood that, WACS, through the generous sponsorship of Custom Culinary, will facilitate the travel, get the chef to that country. Once the chef sets foot in that country, the country's organization will take over for the expenses as far as room and board and what have you, any kind of hospitality they want to extend. So it's a true partnership between Custom, between WACS as an organization, and between the individual country. And I can't be any more happy to see that this grassroots effort has caught on, and also with the promise that it will continue. So I thank Michael, both Michaels, and Custom Culinary. I thank all of you that have participated in one way or another, and I encourage you to tap the source of sometimes retired chefs. Why? Because they have the expertise, they have the experience, and they have the time, and they're willing, able, and very happy to participate in that. So I really ask you to step up to the plate, get in touch with Michael while you're here at the Congress so that he can line up the next round. Thanks again to everybody.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Michael. Good help. Take care.
Dr. Bill Gallagher would like to say a few words, ladies and gentlemen, on the last presentation.
Well done, Mike. I think the Train the Trainer program, which was started, as Mike said, by our late past president, Hans Buschkins, had a vision. In those days, we didn't have email, and the opportunity to spread knowledge was not as easy as it is today. And I would like to put a challenge to the floor. Between us, we have enormous resource in the way of recipes, methods, cooking processes, literature, DVDs, videos, an enormous amount. For us to try and reach everyone is impossible on a one-on-one basis. But for us to share electronically that resource is possible. And I believe that into the future, the World Association of Chefs Societies could be that conduit, could be that center where that knowledge is kept and dispensed. And I would really like to put a challenge to the floor for the IT conscious people, or the people that are very much into IT, on how we can marry this program with some kind of central library of resource. Then the 500 million people that live in Africa, or the billion people that live in China, or wherever, the chefs of those countries could log on and utilize that resource. But to Mike, both Mikes, Mike Miner and Mike Basket, well done. I think Hans would be proud of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that we have all the delegates in the room. We have now reached a point where we'd like to introduce to you the Women in WACS Forum. Now, you know this has been a very important initiative, an initiative that I believe